Hi there, my lovely Haywood Community College folks. I hope that you guys have had a great batch of snow over the last couple of weeks. It feels a little weird to get back in the hang of things. I know you probably are feeling a lot of the same way. So I'm recording this video to kind of like make sure that everybody's on the same page. I know that a lot of this will look familiar. So if you looked at last week's work, it is makeup from last week. And so if you already were working on some things from last week, thank you so much. I wanted to be very specific about a couple of things that have just kind of had some minor changes. But the readings are the same as from last week. So if you have not yet had a chance to read Us and Them and the literacy narrative, please make sure that you visit that. The readings for week 5, so I have them posted here so that you could see them. But it includes academic literacies, the memoir, and how to connect ideas in an essay for your own benefit. So if we open the essay 1 instructions, this is what I needed you to see. So you're going to create your own personal narrative. And so I have pushed back your first draft to this Thursday. It was supposed to be Sunday, but I pushed it back to make sure that you had plenty of time to get your ideas out there and ask questions. So what your job is you are going to make sure that you've read these 3 texts, and you're going to pick one quote from those texts that you're going to incorporate. We'll bring that back around in a second. Um, but what you need to consider for writing your narrative is you're going to consider what shaped the way you see the world. How do you experience being an insider or outsider? How does language play a role in your life? And so it's about 350 to 500 words. You have to include one quote and use MLA format on your quote and how it relates. You have to have a clear structure that introduces, builds, and then pulls out. Um, and you have to include a works cited page. So you're writing your own personal narrative, and I think that it should go without saying, but I'll say it anyway, that you should not use AI for this assignment because it is personal. A computer should not be writing your own personal experiences. Um, and if you have any questions about what my AI policy is, please reach out. It is posted very clearly in the syllabus. Um, what I allow you to use AI for is simply brainstorming or revision. And so please make sure that you are only using it for those 2 purposes. AI is definitely something that is catching up with all of us and is definitely causing a lot of issues. But I want you to know, as an English and a humanities teacher, do not outsource your thinking. I promise you, I care way more about what you're thinking than what a robot thinks. And also, the robot thinks the same. And all of you, if you all post your personal narratives into AI, they will all sound the same. And if we all sound the same, then that's just boring. So please, please, please be your own person. So as you see here, I've got some resources here. I've got an MLA guide that can help you as you are like putting together your as you're putting together your piece, like quick citing for essay 1 and how to cite properly, author's voice and style. I made this last year. I really like it. It's really helpful to make sure that you're like using your own sense of voice and tone. And so just know kind of I'm going to be like paying attention to some of those things. But here is kind of the crux of what you need to know. So we're kind of just building on what we did last week, but what you need to know about this week is as you are putting together your first draft, you're going to have your first draft done on Thursday. Um, just, I know that it's a weird date. It's just that way you have plenty of time to get feedback. So your forum post, which is the peer editing piece, you're going after you upload your first draft, you're going to post it here, and you have all of your peer editing partners that have already been assigned here. If you have an issue with a partner, or if somebody's not contacting you, please let me know and I'll reach out to them as well. But this week, the major change is please make sure that your first draft of your literacy narrative is posted for your for your compatriots on Thursday, and then the peer review. And that should help us catch back up to where we're supposed to be. Um, but again, reach out to me if you've got questions and what you're expected to do for your literacy narrative. And I hope you all have a great week getting back into the groove of things. Thank you and have a great, well, a great February.